Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration News. Will Trump deport green card holders? The question of whether Donald Trump would deport green card holders has sparked significant concern among immigrants and their families. While lawful permanent residents enjoy many protections, past immigration policies under the Trump administration, such as increased deportations and stricter enforcement, have raised fears about potential future actions. With the 2024 election approaching, it's important to examine Trump's stance on immigration, legal precedents, and what green card holders should be aware of in the event of another Trump presidency. Could Donald Trump deport green card holders? What you need to know. The question of whether former President Donald Trump would deport green card holders was a major concern throughout his administration. Green card holders, also known as lawful permanent residents, have a relatively stable immigration status compared to non-immigrants and undocumented individuals. However, their legal status is not entirely immune to deportation risks, and policy changes can create uncertainty. This video explores whether green card holders were deported under the Trump administration, the legal framework for green card holder removals, the policies that spark fear, and the steps LPRs can take to protect their status. Can green card holders be deported? A green card grants foreign nationals the ability to live and work in the U.S. indefinitely, but it does not provide the same protections as U.S. citizenship. Unlike citizens, permanent residents remain subject to immigration laws and can be deported under certain circumstances. Legal grounds for green card holder deportation. Under the Immigration and Nationality Act, green card holders can be placed in removal proceedings for various reasons, including 1. Criminal convictions. Green card holders can be deported if they commit deportable offenses, including crimes involving moral turpitude, offenses such as theft, fraud, or assault that involve dishonesty or intent to harm others. Aggravated felonies. This includes serious crimes like drug trafficking, violent offenses, and firearm violations. Multiple convictions. A green card holder convicted of 2 or more sins may be subject to removal. 2. Fraud or misrepresentation. If an individual obtained their green card through fraudulent means, such as a sham marriage or falsified documents, they could face removal proceedings. Even if the fraud is discovered years later, the government can still take action to revoke permanent residency. 3. Abandonment of residency. Green card holders must maintain strong ties to the U.S. if an LPR spends an extended period outside the U.S. without maintaining residency, e.g., paying taxes, keeping a home, or renewing necessary documentation. They may be deemed to have abandoned their permanent residency. 4. National security and terrorism. Engagement in espionage, terrorism, or other activities deemed a threat to U.S. national security can lead to immediate removal and legal consequences. 5. Other immigration violations. Other infractions, such as smuggling undocumented immigrants or failing to notify the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services of an address change, could also make a green card holder deportable. How the Trump administration affected green card holders. The Trump administration took a hard-line approach to immigration enforcement, expanding deportation priorities beyond just undocumented individuals. Although green card holders were not specifically targeted, several policies heightened concerns among LPRs. 1. Expanded immigration enforcement. Trump's executive orders removed the Obama-era policy of prioritizing deportations based on criminal severity. This change meant that even minor offenses, such as DUIs or petty theft, could place an LPR in removal proceedings. Impact. Green card holders with past criminal records faced increased scrutiny. Some LPRs were placed in deportation proceedings for minor infractions. 2. Increased scrutiny on fraud cases. The Trump administration directed the USCIS to investigate green card applications more aggressively for potential fraud. This included reopening previously approved applications. Impact. LPRs who obtained their green cards through questionable means, such as marriage fraud, were targeted. Some permanent residents were placed in removal proceedings years after receiving their green cards. 3. Public charge rule. Although the controversial public charge rule mainly affected new green card applicants, many existing LPRs feared that using public benefits like Medicaid or food stamps would put their status at risk. Impact: many green card holders hesitated to access government benefits, even though the rule did not apply retroactively. 4. Travel restrictions and border enforcement. Trump's travel bans on several Muslim-majority countries created confusion for green card holders traveling abroad. Some LPRs returning to the U.S. were subject to additional screening and had to prove they had not abandoned their residency. Impact: green card holders from affected countries face delays and additional questioning at U.S. ports of entry. 5. Coordination between ICE and uscis. The Trump administration increased collaboration between immigration and customs enforcement and uscis to identify and remove immigrants with past criminal convictions. Impact: LPRs with old criminal records face new threats of deportation, even if they had served their sentences. Did Trump deport green card holders? While fears of mass deportations of green card holders were widespread, most removals during the Trump administration followed legal grounds. Cases that resulted in deportation generally involved green card holders with aggravated felonies or multiple convictions, LPRs found to have obtained their status fraudulently, individuals who had abandoned their permanent residency by staying outside the U.S. for too long. How green card holders can protect their status. To avoid deportation risks, green card holders should take proactive steps to maintain their legal status. 1. Avoid criminal activity. Even minor offenses can have serious immigration consequences. If arrested, consult both a criminal defense and an immigration attorney. 2. Maintain residency. File U.S. taxes every year. Keep a permanent address in the U.S. Obtain a re-entry permit if planning to spend more than a year outside the U.S. 3. Be honest in immigration matters. Do not provide false information on immigration forms. If unsure about past applications, consult an immigration attorney. 4. Stay informed. Monitor changes in immigration policies that may affect LPRs. Seek legal advice if facing potential deportation. 5. Apply for U.S. citizenship. Naturalization provides the highest level of protection from deportation. U.S. citizens cannot be removed from the country. What to do if you're facing deportation. If you're a green card holder facing deportation, take immediate action. 2. Gather supporting evidence. Collect documents proving your ties to the U.S., such as tax returns, employment records, and home ownership papers. Explore legal defenses. Many LPRs qualify for relief from removal, such as cancellation of removal or waivers. Conclusion: while Donald Trump's immigration policies heightened fears among green card holders, mass deportations of LPRs did not occur. However, enforcement actions did increase, particularly for those with past criminal convictions, fraudulent applications, or residency abandonment issues. To safeguard their legal status, green card holders should stay informed, maintain strong U.S. ties, avoid legal trouble, and consider applying for U.S. citizenship. If facing removal, seeking legal assistance is critical to ensuring the best possible outcome. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.